Hello there, Internet! I am your host, Jay, man. Welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem, the Blazing Sword. We left off. We reunited with Ella. Hector reunited with his good friend Ellawood, and Ellawood is on a journey to try and find his missing father. Hector versus Ellawood, the two friends are reunited. The Paladin Marcus feels news. Someone has called for Ellawood's death. Bride's problems must be connected to the attempt on Ellawood's life. Some more clues. Hector refers apart to Castle Marquis Santaruz. Chapter 13. In Search of Truth. Marcus Epidel. What's the meaning of this? Please, Lord, help me. What's wrong? You say you're just gonna frighten our Lord. Your men almost killed him. My patience is at an end. Come out, spy by us, no stumping. Who are you? Who are you? Anybody, give it to like that! I got cops that called! The cop thinks he's a wolf. You bite, march and bark. Tell you what, I'll make you to your castle alive. Find out, okay? Oi! Dog, alright. I know. I just got this job. I don't want to lose it, though. But I would not have to get involved in this ugly bunch. Got to have to go if I want to eat though. I wasn't picky with before. About time I go past all the cave in. Think funny about that. That man was his name, Matthew. I think I would have shot to death. What are you mumbling about? I just say, for Lord Tactician, I be honest, my Lord Tactician, don't tell a billion orders, Alright, so, we got ourselves a recruitable unit right here. And if that little conversation there's only one problem. He has a killing edge. So we want to try and keep him out of enemy range. Not only that, but the person we have to recruit him with is a thief. Is Matthew, who, reminder, is a thief. Yeah, I said, as much as I hate I don't like to use Elwood very much. Yeah, a big reason why Roy sucks is because yeah, apparently Roy. Oh yeah. I don't think I ever told you guys this story like once. So when I first got really into Fire Emblem, I got back in high school. My mom, Lego started releasing like Disney characters of Lego of Disney characters, and apparently they had one for Captain Hook, and well, and I wanted. Alright, hold on. There's another dude. Look at the time. I must forget it all. My business is ruined. Time is money after all. Rush, rush, rush. What's this? That man must have dropped it. Damn it! Yeah, again, I did that thing there. And alarm go on. My, what good time it is. Would you believe this is for me? It's an invention of a great witch. Me, it's a mine. I explode some explosive magic. Hide in the ground, watch you step on it. Kaboom! Hehehe. Yeah, we got mines. As a child, I yearned for the mines. Yeah, I'm also gonna try and use Bartray more because Bartray has involvement in recruiting a unit very late into the game, I should add. Oh, right, one more thing I need to bring up. If a bandit reaches the village, they'll destroy it, and you can't get a thing that a special thing you can't get whatever that village has. Yeah, I'm gonna turn Marcus into an errand boy for right now. So yeah, as I said, I wanted for a rapier, which is the kind of sword that Captain Hook has. And my family was like, what? Because it sounded like a certain other word. Oh yeah, of course, elephant in the room, popular meme about Dorcas. So, in the 2000s, in the game, when Fire Emblem first came out here in America, there was a commercial for the game where basically a bunch of Game of Thrones style, where a bunch of knights were, the drums of war are beating. And then one of them falls down dead on the floor. What happened to Dorcas? I put poison in his butt. Ha 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 ha! And then it cuts with this tagline, build an army, trust nobody. Fire Emblem, only on Game Boy. Now, obviously, this commercial has been mocked to hell and back. Since, well, that's kind of the whole point of Fire Emblem, is to gain the trust of people. And obviously the character in question, Dorcas, all the guy was doing was trying to get money for his wife. Who has like some illness. It's hard. Where? Alright, well. Thank God we're just here, so let's talk to... Oi! Oi! Anything going, eh? I did you in a Mathiola. Well, it's a surprise, eh? How sober going, eh? Very beside. Getting aren't you, eh? I did. But on the opposite side, so. What are you trying to say? You fight me, eh? I have proof. You can't beat me. Ah, quite the terror. Sorry. Here we are. Last time I saw you, I gave you food, eh? I remember correctly. You said you owe me your life, eh? Yeah. That's because you told me you'd pay me if I did, though. I hadn't eaten in 10 days. And you were cooking a meat. That's just fair. The people of Sakai never know, is that right, eh? Fine. I have my work to hand now. I will throw it all away. This is not your fault. Then we have Guy. Guy is a Myrmidon. Myrmidons are sword units that usually... that usually have skill and speed over strength. And it comes equipped with a killing edge, which basically increases the crit range. By around 30%. Right there. And when I first played this game back... Damn it. When I Let's Played this game... I used Guy a lot more than I was expecting, and he quickly became one of the best units in the game for me. Yeah, I'm trying to train Elwood. Yeah, you dare try to fight a demigod? Yeah, again, I said I'm not going to be using Sarah very much after this after her once we get a certain other healer, because there's a healer that gets is not only better in terms of strength, but also personality, because this healer is not a bitch. I'm actually surprised I didn't portray Sarah with gave Sarah the Kizuka voice. Yeah, my dumb voices was something I always did because, well, I thought it was funny. Alright, we did it. Come on, we're not dead! Well, served. Well, I see I'm tougher than those fools you faced before. Where is Dynamite Santa's at? You want to know? Better beat me to find out. You're beating me, but you're too late to save him! Too bad, laddie. Lord Hellman! Lord Lord! I apologize. Your father... Yeah. Do you know something, sir? If I hadn't told Albert about Darren's plans, this would have never... Lord Hellman! Go to Laos. Darren and Marcus Laos knows all. Marcus Laos? I'm sorry, I can't... Hold on! Beware the Black Fang. Lord Hellman! He's gone, latte. Can't be. Hellman, why? What the hell? What just happened? What is going on, latte? Gotta find Loud. Pardon me. If I may, who are you? I'm the steward of Santa Cruz. Lord God, what are we going to do? We're going to give Lord Oliver prayer. After that, I'm sure the Steel Council will have a meeting. You're going to stay here and defend the Council until you hear more. Understood. Let's keep going. What's going on? I hope you may find peace. Well, the dying words of Lord Hellman. Lord Helmet. The Marcus of Santa Cruz. Serving only strength and Hector's conveniences. Sorry, Marcus Laos knows all. To accept the truth of what he's learned. Yeah, I think I've already said this before, all the way back my first, because... Don't go, lady! I should have stopped here for a night. We'll see if it lasts search sunlight. Marcus, prepare camp. Yes, beloved. So, this is canon! You think the other person knows what's happening? With somebody passing through, I don't see the need. I'm curious about what Lindis is going through, though. Lindis! Marcus Kalen's granddaughter. What are you missing out? That was longer last year. Did you say something about that Lente? Mm-hmm. And the granddaughter, is she a lassie? A lassie? I don't know, I think her Sacaean heritage, she's striking. Striking? Too bad, isn't it, Lente? What? We have time for the lover boy. No, Linda. Yeah, there's a scream. Someone's being attacked. No! Somebody help me! He's going in circles. May? But not even merchandise! But it's going on! Error reports on what was wealthy. The person. Wait, let go! Let go! Look it. But I'll give me the simpleton. I suppose so. Oh, there's always a boy that live. Hey! You're all not there. Where are the gods? I don't have life. We'll leave you. Yeah. I really miss doing these dumb voices. Alright. Aye! A dung beetle! I'll smash your guts out! Yeah, you call you Jeremy, yeah? And what it is, I'm a little leave it. I don't think I'll come out, he's gonna fix me! Yeah, this is kind of like one of the missions where I kind of recommend you use Merlinius. I mean, use Marcus, since, well... Oh god, they have a mage. Okay, yeah, again. Merlinius is an errand boy. Nothing more, nothing less. Hey. Oh yeah, also these missions, the fog in the fog of war is at the thieves actually have a very, very high and I think my man Oswin got his first kill. He's got a Glock in the Rari. 17 shots, no 38. He's got a Glock in his lorry. 17, yeah, he's fine. And he's got the soda. Oh god, that's a nomad. But yeah, right. So basically, the whole joke of Dorcas dying, like over something like that, was a case of a meme in the Fire Emblem fan base for a while. That when Dorcas was added to Heroes, he there's actually a voice line where he's like, I had some bad mutton earlier. I can't remember the last time I played Heroes. Damn. Yes, it's gonna be safe scumming. Yeah, I don't want to use them that much since I... Alright, texting you? I realize Adrian tucked over here. It's all money collected. We made us some money! And I remember, like, when my former coworkers still worked at the place I worked at. Success. Yeah, I wonder what's next. I'm sure you guys don't know me now about the next Fire Emblem, Fortune's Wave. Like, a lot of people are kind of disappointed that, yay, it's another Three Houses clone. I mean, I wish we had something. Hopefully, it's not gonna be like a school thing. And how it's implied to be in the same world. Well, I'm sure that's the case. This isn't the first time this happened. Like, where something like where a world like since, believe it or not, Genealogy of the Holy War was actually set. Apparently, they at one point in development. They weren't even they didn't even notice how much lack of other Fire Emblem elements there were. They almost didn't call it Fire Emblem. They at one point calling it Holy Sword Emblem Kaiser. And then Kara's like, but don't worry, there is fire. There's Naga and one of the gods, other dragons from Blazing Sword happened. And one dragons in the original games were there. Yeah, Kaga's a weird guy. Like, basically, and of course there is like this other thing. So Kaga, after Thracia 666, I fucked that game. Kaga left and founded his own company with blackjack and hookers called Tyrannog. And the first game they made was a game called Tearing Saga, a strategy which was basically a Fire Emblem game on the Game Boy on the original PlayStation. Originally, it was even more blatant. Like, several items uh, and even like items and stuff and skills were in the game, and the game was even just called Emblem Saga. And while Nintendo, they ended up changing a lot of stuff to avoid getting sued by Nintendo, only for Nintendo just to come to his house and trying to murder him there anyway. This resulted in a lawsuit where they're trying to do it. And at first, Kaga won the lawsuit, but then but then it was like a retrial happened, and Nintendo ended up getting there. And well, to this day, Nintendo and Kaga left not on good terms. And Kaga Tearing Saga, I don't know if it did well, but I don't think it did great either. And there was a sequel on the PlayStation 2 called Berwick Saga, which was vastly different, apparently using an isometric art style, and with a lot of people even making a lot of comparisons to Path of Radiance. And Tirnanog ended up closing after. And from what I know, it's basically 3CS666 2.0. And for a time, this was the last we ever heard from Kaga. Until in 2016, Kaga released a new RPG using SRPG Studio, which is basically RPG Maker for strategy RPGs. I have it. I tried using it, trying to make my own games for a while, but it wasn't great. And that also got a sequel, which I have yet to sit down and play. He's apparently playing three entries in this franchise. But yeah, Kaga. I told him, "What, babes? You alright? Hmm? Oh, I've been saved! Driving up, are you injured? No, not at all. As you see, I'm fine as fine as can be. Hey, Hector. Wait a minute. I thought, what, thanks? Don't worry yourself. That's alright. We don't need a peddler's junk. Peddler? Hector! Whoops. Yeah, I have not played. I mean, I played a bit of Tearing Saga, but I haven't played Berwick. There. And I'm not gonna let's play them. Oh, Merlinius, please pay not what my oath said. Consent. By the way, hypo analysis. Would you cut me on any names? I'm Melwood, son of Marcus Farai. I'm Hector, Marcus Ostia's brother. Yeah, apparently it's like I watched something about so my fam I play a lot of Jackbox with my family, and one of our favorite games is in the newest party pack is Cookie House. And I think I said this before that if you saw my YouTube posts that apparently on the day I was sick, back on Halloween, Silo Hawk was hosting like a stream on his Discord where we played for him to record footage of Party Pack for his review of the Party Pack 11, and I joined in, and I felt a little better that day. And while it wasn't anything major, it was like a split second. It's the equivalent of that one meme where SpongeBob pointing at him at the commercial when he's just like a background. That's what it felt like for me. Right there. Well, I'm gonna end the episode here. Like, subscribe, blood, sexy subs. See ya.